Hello everyone, welcome back to Where Swans Walk. Tonight I'm joined by Hugh and James. Rich sadly can't be with us because it is transfer deadline day. Hopefully bring us some good news in the next coming hours. Coming up, we've got game reaction, our January player of the month, and the worst manager style of play the Swans, well, we've seen at the Swans. And then who gets in an O for Swans. Yet again, boys, I'm going to start off this week with who gets in an O. I like doing this at the start now. Just a bit of break the ice. Who gets an O? It could be an offside goal that Swans could, scored, but he's offside or etc.
Can't think of it. Go on, James.
I'll go with this first one. Bit of a retro one. Owain Tudor Jones.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, bit of a throwback to climb for the leagues, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Owain Tudor Jones, the big man, always dependable when he's on the pitch. Perhaps didn't play as much as we perhaps would have liked down here, but I always remember watching him down the Liberty when I used to go down with my dad when I was younger.
Yeah,
nice. Good shout. Yeah. Totally forgot about Owain. I'm going to go for Christian O'Leary because he has got the same surname as me. So, there's a fun fact.
I'm struggling though. Did we have a Nelson Oliveira at one point?
Yes.
I'll go for that just for the banter. He's not much else, so I'll go for Nelson Oliveira.
I'm surprised that you remember he even existed. He's like almost non-existent in the shit. And I literally, until you mentioned that, I forgot that he even existed.
I clawed that one from the depths of my dark matter. So yeah, let's go with that one, just for the laugh.
Yeah, for the laughs. Well, we just may as well jump in straight to the game on Saturday. Now, we were a bit pessimistic last week here. James, you weren't here because
I said 2-1.
Darkness. You were very optimistic, you.
Yeah, I said 2-1.
I said, I can't remember what I said. I said Swans win, but I don't know if I said 2-1 or 2-0 or I genuinely can't remember.
2-0 or 3-0.
Yeah.
I said 2-0. Yeah.
But what a result. An away win, finally off all backs. What do we make of it?
Yeah, I didn't go, but I've seen the highlights and watched a lot of it back. And wasn't the best first half, but I think the second half we put them away when we needed to, and it's a great result, really good result. So it's the result we could probably kick on from. I think we'll probably kick a run of games on now. Good game coming up on Sunday as well. So very happy with the result.
Yeah, I think it's been coming with the away results a couple of times. We've looked like we might get something. First half wasn't great from what I've seen of it. Like I said, very sloppy. But second half, just killer instinct clicked in. And I think that there's more of that to come from us at the moment. It was nice to see someone other than Vopotnik getting on the score sheet as well, which I think is good. You want to see goals coming from all other areas of the team. Again, the experiment of Key out wide seems to have worked quite well, scoring with his first touch.
Yeah,
but give us something different to Ronaldo, because I know we are a little bit short in the wide areas, and just the all-round head loss that Nestor Irankunda at the end of the match.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful. Again, I'm going to reiterate a point you said 2 weeks ago, James, about Stamenic. Totally changes the squad. Totally changes that 11, and you can tell goal and assist. And I kept watching that assist back for Key's goal, and I can't tell if it's a shot or a perfectly placed cross.
Yeah, I did think that as well. I think he just gets his head up to have a look and just plays it straight across, because he doesn't look like he's looking at the goal. I think it is a cross. But I think he stole Vopotnik's goal for the first one. Oh, we lost James.
Oh, James just dropped out.
I think he stole Vopotnik's goal for the first one. I think it was going in anyway, because you could tell from Vopotnik's reaction he thought it was in.
Yeah. Oh, we have James back on now. Welcome back, James.
Sorry about that, boys.
Electric's still a bit dodgy, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I just think we haven't paid the bill. That's what that was.
No, I agree. Yeah, Vopotnik's reaction thought he was going in, and then Stamenic thought, I'm going to nick this.
Yeah.
But I think finally get that win off all backs for an away fixture is just phenomenal.
And even better, we literally tormented a manager so much that we made him resign the next day.
Yeah.
The Vico Marcos effect is that you cut against us, and then you immediately just go, "That's me done. I've had enough
Yeah.
now." Yeah,
Yeah.
you get the gag and press at your gaff, and then that's it. Nah, I'm done checking out. Yeah, like
enough of it. I can't believe it. He's gone after 4 months.
It's Watford, isn't it?
yeah.
There's a saying about Watford managers, isn't there? You're no more than 5 feet away from one.
Yeah. I'm expecting you're probably going to get your letter through the post. It's like the draft, isn't it? You're going to get a letter through the post saying, "Oh, it's your turn to be the Watford manager now."
And you just open it up as dread. The
doctors, is there a way I can be medically exempt from this, please? Yeah, I don't think I can take the stress. Like,
doctor's note. Right, well, I can't remember what's up next. January play of the month. Who's the play of the month for you? For you both?
Go on, dude.
I'm going to be Billy Basic. It's going to be the Potnick again, isn't it? Like I say, he's just Mr. Dependable for us at the moment. I think, he's been one of the most positive aspects of our season. Again, the run of goals that he's on, I know we had a little bit of a blip where he missed a couple of easy chances, but for a fact, 9 times out of 10, if you chuck a chance in front of the man, he's going to absolutely bury it. And even in the games where he has been limited, like you say, he still offers us a presence, still holds the ball up really well. And you notice when he's not on the pitch, like you said, when he's not there, we lose that presence. And I think our game does kind of go to pieces a little bit. I just think he's so important for us at the moment. Yeah. So he's getting my pick for January.
Yeah. Completely agree. I think it's hard to look past him, isn't it? I think a couple of honourable mentions to Vigoro, as always, pulled off some great saves this year. Stamenic, I know he had a couple of games where he was rested and came on as a sub, but he's been phenomenal. And we look a worse team when he's not on the pitch. Galbraith is always superb as well, but I think they're piece of the bag, isn't he, to be honest?
Yeah, I agree. Both of them. I was going to say Vigoro as well. To be honest, to keep the goals tally down the last month to below, 5 is unbelievable. Well, we've got time left now to talk about the worst style of play we've seen at the Swans. Which man just brought the worst style of play? And then after this, we're going to get on to the transfer talk. So, who wants to start off?
Go on, Jay.
Okay, you can see the vein in the side of my head going, yeah. It's between two for me. And it's for the very much the same reason. It's between Michael Duff and Alan Sheehan. Two of the most rudimentary, Billy Basic, PE type football styles I've seen in my time as a fan. Knock it down the wing and chase, lump it forward, win the second balls, and try and win the ball high up the pitch. We've never been about that. Never, ever have we tried to play that type of football. Yes, you've got a big man up front, but those two managers just fly in the face of everything that we stand for as a football club. We've always been about possession-based football, attacking football, and playing our way. And those two guys just came in here, took one look at the book and went, "Nah, I'm going to do it my way." And down here, that doesn't fly. I think the only exception is probably Steve Cooper, where if you win games but you play a pragmatic style, you do get a little bit of a pass. But if you come in and your football's absolutely dire and we're awful, you've got a rod in your back straight away. And I know I've said a lot about the two of them the last couple of months, but I really do hope our ownership have learned that, don't pivot away from what makes us a club with an identity, because it never works and you'll never get the fans on side.
Yeah. They were my two as well, but I'm going to give a couple of honourable shouts as well. I think Paulo Sousa, that was a terrible style of play. It was the most negative, boring, defensive football I've ever seen, I think. And then Bob Bradley, purely because he didn't have a style. No one had a clue, especially him, about what he was doing at all. One of the worst appointments I've ever seen in this club. So honourable shout for those two.
Yeah, I was going to say Bob Bradley and Alan Sheehan.
Yeah,
it made me actually want to turn off the telly or whatever they were on or not go to games, because I was like, I don't want to go.
I'm going to stick up. I'll stick up for Bob Bradley a little bit. Yeah, Bob Bradley had one thing that Alan Sheehan and Michael Duff don't have, and that's charisma. Bob Bradley, you know what? He had a little bit of charisma about him. Then he had something like, you know what? Your football might be terrible, but you seem like an okay kind of guy. The other two, they look like the type of guy who goes into a bar and orders a sparkling water.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
right.
Fair point.
How many hours are left of the transfer window? Is it 3.5, 4 hours, whatever? We were trying to work this out earlier here.
I think it's only 20 minutes, boys, as we stand. I think it's 7 o'clock it shuts tonight.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Really? 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
I changed it a couple of years ago to make it earlier. That's
Yeah.
what I was asking earlier.
Bring back Jim White.
So who are we hoping for then?
There's not much hope in the next 20 minutes, is there? Not even a sniff.
Well, as long as the paperwork goes, they can announce it whenever, can't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think probably Walter is probably the only one really that's going to come in at the moment, which, looking at the guy's stats, he looks incredible. So, I mean, if that's the only one we get done at the moment with what we've done previously, I mean, I'm quite excited to see Leo Walter, because he's effectively, isn't he the guy that came in to replace that Millerskog that we were looking at about a year or so ago? So, yeah, quite excited to see him come in, goals from midfield again. And I think he can take set pieces as well, which is something that we desperately need.
100%. I'm massively excited about him. I'm just petrified we've been gazumped or something's gone wrong with that, because it looked like it was sewn up on Friday when Fabrizio Romano was tweeting about it, and still nothing. So sweating on a bit, but he looks unbelievable. 16 goals from midfield last year. One of his stats said he was the best under 23 in Europe, above your mouth, or some output.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I'm on the side of, if we haven't heard anything now, there's still hope. Like, guaranteed 7 o'clock will come, and the Instagram post and the Twitter post will come out, and he's holding the shirt, and etc. I think they're trying not to get as many leaks out there as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
as long as the paperwork did it.
Yeah, exactly. As long as everything's signed and sent in by 7, it's all good. Like, you can announce it after. Hoping he comes in. He's a massive boost for the squad if he does.
That's huge. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. It's nice to not be sitting there pulling our hair out. Because back to the last couple of Januaries, it's been panic stations, with Grimes last year, and scraping round for 4th or 5th choice loans that nobody's ever heard of. So it's nice to see there's a bit of a change of pace where we've actually, we got Gustavo Nunes in, we've got Joel Warden, we got on a free. It's nice to see that we're sort of not panicking. I think the only thing that worries me, boys, I know how you feel about this, I don't get the Bobby Wales deal. He's going to a place where they've got quite a few decent attacking options for the EFL. We have only the Potnick. Cullen can play striker. I don't know when he does back, so I just feel like maybe we're one injury away from being in a bit of a crisis there, which, touch wood, that doesn't happen, but I don't think I understand that one.
I think I agree. I said to Reece before you came on, I said I'm happy for him to get game time, and I think it's a good move for him to be loaned out to get some League One experience. But for us, it's a bit crazy unless we've got somebody lined up. Yeah. Like you said, if something happens to Potnick, our season's over. Yeah. We'll struggle massively without him.
I agree. As you said, James, no idea when Ida's back, so I can get where the loan's coming from. It's great for him to get minutes, etc. But if there's loads of attacking options there, then where is he going to fit in? That's the big question mark. It's one of those loans where it could be a bit pointless. He's going there just to sit on the bench. Maybe, you don't know, he might go on and you could pull a Lewis Kumas on the weekend and score on his debut. Who knows? But I don't know. I'd say one injury and the season's knackered.
You've got to remember we've lost Inusa this week as well. I know he's not a striker, but he's a forward. Lost Inusa for the rest of the season pretty much as well. So we're down a couple of options. So unless they've got somebody coming in we don't know about, I'm a little bit worried about attacking output. Yeah. We're 1 or 2 injuries away, no problem.
Guarantee, next episode, we're going to say like, Swans signed like four players in like 20 minutes, and all our attacking options are amazing.
I just look at what I wrote down earlier. Do you know what I'm really looking forward to after the deadline is Wales Online's yearly article of the free transfers that Swansea can still look at, and there'll be like Andre Gray and like 37-year-old strikers on there. It happens every year. You watch now, 701, right? I'm telling you, that's going to be there. The list of free transfers we can still look at.
Yeah, they love it. They've got the draft ready to go. It's scheduled to post.
It's like the Bart Simpson thing of say the line, Bart. Like, and it's there every year. That's got to go out when the window shuts. That is.
I love it. No, I don't know. I'm not stressed. I'm not, stressed out about it. Been in worse scenarios, of course. It's a nice scenario to be like, well, we would like a attacker to come in, but we're not stressed that we need it and anxious that we need it for the rest of the season, But
injury too, we're in trouble. I think that's the worry. Like, we could be fine and go on and finish 10th or whatever, and Potnick stays fit for the rest of the season. But if he doesn't, and something happens to another attacker or another winger, we could be in trouble a little bit.
Yeah, and you're going to question where the goals come from.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be why we're bringing Walter in, though, potentially. Like I said, if we can just get goals from somewhere else, take the pressure off him a little bit. I mean, like I said, if we do have to rest him for a game, we've seen Matos go with a false 9 with Waddell before.
Yeah.
We could even put Cullen there as a false 9.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of the pressure off. Yeah, and on as well. So, yeah, and you never know. Either could be, we could be sitting here second guessing. So maybe either could be a couple of weeks away from being, able to be integrated back into the side again. Which then, it doesn't look so bad. Then does it?
No, it's just the here and now, isn't it? We're always looking the bad side of things, Always looking the bad signs. It could be one injury and all that. But in 3 weeks' time, the full squad is fitting. Like, well, didn't need to sign anyone anyway.
Yeah, I'm a realist.
Could be, couple of weeks changes everything. Sunday, Sheffield Wednesday at home. I've been hearing a lot on a lot of podcasts recently, and a lot of people saying that every club's getting a Sheffield United voucher, a Sheffield Wednesday voucher. Sorry, not United. Sheffield Wednesday voucher for a free 3 points. Will it be the same thing Sunday for us? Oh no.
I don't know if I could be that confident of ever beating a side 100%. Boys, we've seen this script before, Sometimes we do turn into charity FC against these sides sometimes, but not to make a light out of their situation. Their situation's absolutely dire at the moment. They've just lost Bannon as well. I'd like to think after what we saw this weekend against Watford and more steady opponents, I think we should be winning that game. I would be confident of the way we're playing at home, and I'd be confident of 3 points come Sunday.
Yeah, I agree. I think you have to be looking at 3 points. Anything but a comfortable win is going to be a poor result. They haven't scored a goal all year, let alone got a point. And I sense with someone's due hiding soon, so maybe potentially touch wood. No disrespect to them, they're in a bad place at the moment. Could be coming Sunday, but we need to focus on getting the 3 points. I'll take 1-2-0 if it's 3 points. I don't care as long as we win. But should be a good game. I
think the away win on Saturday would boost the boys' confidence. You're not going into another week thinking, we can win at home, but we can't win away. You finally strung a good result, a couple of good results together now, and it's, I reckon 3 points. I don't think it'll be like, losing Bannon. That was a big shock. That was a big shock. But exactly, they're trying to restructure now for the next coming years. Build from League One, so their season's already over. They've got nothing to lose. So you know what that means, don't you? 2-1 Wednesday on Sunday.
I hope not. Oh, please don't let it be against us. Oh no. We don't want that honour.
No, we don't. We really don't. No, I'm gonna go for a 3-0 Swans win.
Yeah, that's what I had in my head, 3-0 as well.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to sound boring, boys, but that's what I was thinking as well. Yeah. I can see it being comprehensive.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like an absolute whitewash, but hopefully it's not. Hopefully it gives us a game to be. But what can you do? Right, and boys, thank you very much for tonight. Hopefully in the next 10 minutes, the Swans sign about 5 to 6 players, but we can only live in hope. We'll see you all next week. Let us know down below what your predictions are for against Wednesday on Sunday, and we'll catch you next week. Thank you, boys.
Well, cheers, guys.
Good lads.